one of the main things I think about having to stay on top is to always keep honing your skills. Unless you update yourself, unless you know what's going on and you're able to prove yourself, your skills in your work field, you just can't stay there. And a lot of the time I brought in innovations which people didn't agree with at that time. For example, everyone believes in the police that without a certain, and not only the police, I'm sure a lot of you also believe that nothing can be done without force. You have to use the danda to get results. So I went out of my way, and that was why actually I was selected specifically to represent Andhra Pradesh in the for the NHRC, because we were having so many atrocities on people, whether it was the Maoists, we called them Naxalites at that time, or whether on petty criminals. If you have to get something, you have to torture them. So I brought in specifically this thing that you don't necessarily have to go to that extent of torture. You can get things out through use of technology. And way back then we brought in what was called the fingerprints and criminal tracking system. So we digitized the fingerprints of all the criminals who were recorded in our history. It's called the crime history, and gave access to every district. So the moment a crime was committed, the fingerprints would be sent to us in Delhi, in Hyderabad, and later of course we gave each district their own data bank, and the fingerprints would be matched. So within 24 hours, the SHO would know who the criminal was, and this drastically brought down human rights atrocities. Otherwise, the standard practices, like say Asha loses her specs or a bangle at home, and she comes and gives a complaint to the police. The first one you suspect, Asha herself will suspect, and the police will suspect, is the maid or the servant at home, the cook. The maid is the only one who has access to my room, the only one who has the key, blah, blah. So catch the maid, beat her up or beat him up, bring the family members, beat them up, beat up everybody who has access to the house, and that's it. And 99% of the time, it will not be the maid, it will be somebody from outside who has been watching very carefully and has committed the crime.